Hello everybody, my name is Sophie and welcome to my book nook. Today we are going to talk about one of my favorite books, The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. As with all of my Let's Talk videos, it's going to be a little bit review, a little bit discussion, a little bit of everything. I just finished reading this book for the third time. I first read it in 2016 because it was a Battle of the books. I read it twice that year, and then it's been 3 years since I've read it, and a reread was long overdue. So I read it for Monsterathon because it fulfilled a lot of the prompts, and I had been wanting to reread it because there's a movie coming out, which we'll get to later. We'll talk about that. But first, let me tell you what this book is about. It's the future. Earth has gone to heckity-doo-dah. Things are bad. Things are really bad. So what's the logical answer? It's time to go settle on another planet. And that's what some people do. Get on a spaceship, put yourself in, go into cryo sleep, and wake up some number of years later, and step off onto a whole new planet. But this planet's a little bit different than Earth. 'Cause on this planet, all your thoughts are out in the world for all to hear. It's called the noise. All your thoughts. Everything. You think something, it just out there, all to hear. So, on this new world, and that's what they call it, it's New World. On New World, there is this town. It's called Prentice Town, and that is where our main character, Todd Hewitt, lives. Todd Hewitt, he is 1 month shy of being a man. He's almost 13 years old. He is 12 months, 12 years. On New World, a year is 13 months. Last year for Todd's birthday, he had a dog. He didn't want a dog. But now he has a dog, and the dog's name is Manchi. Oh, yeah, by the way, Manchi talks. All animals on New World do. So Todd lives in Prentice Town with about 140-something other men. And only men. There's no women. They all died. There's no women left on New World. It's only Todd and the rest of the men. Until one day, when Todd and Manchi are out in the swamps. And what do they find? Something that they've never, ever seen before. Quiet. There are secrets on New World. A lot of them. A few of them that are so bad they are going to literally put Todd's life in danger. So now he has to go on the run. And along the way, he's going to find the answers to all these secrets. Secrets he wish he never would know the answer to. But how do you escape when your pursuers can hear every thought? This book is so good. It is so good for so many reasons. The writing is just so amazing. Todd, he talks in different ways, and if you're reading it, it doesn't sound grammatically correct. It's phonetically correct. It's not grammatically correct. But Patrick Ness, he does it because Todd doesn't know how to read, he doesn't know how to write, and he doesn't speak the way that people in our time would. So there's that. It's great. The way that, reading it this third time, I don't think I realized it before, that we're seeing everything that Todd's thinking. And I just finally put it together that finally everyone who's around Todd, they know that too. It's all coming out through Todd's noise. And I finally only just put that together reading it this time. The characters in this book are so good. Our three main characters, I would say, are Todd, Viola, and Manchi. They're all very well developed. Viola not as much so in this book. This book's part of a whole trilogy, the whole trilogy is amazing. And Viola gets more developed in those books. But Todd, he's got so much character growth, so much character development. It's one of the things I love about this book. Even in this book alone, his character development is so amazing. And through the whole trilogy, it's some of the best I've ever seen. he is not perfect. Todd is very imperfect. But, you know, he sticks up for the people who he loves and cares for. He will fight for people. He's not a killer. He's flawed and he's imperfect, but that makes him human, and he's so great. And Manchi, oh my gosh, I love Manchi with all of my heart, and he is the most pure character in the entire world of books. And now we have spoilers, so skip to the time that I put here. Manchi he's the best. I love him, and every time I read this book, no matter how many times I read this book, I'm crying. There are, not necessarily like bawling, but I am teary-eyed for like most of this book because I know what's coming. I know what happens to Manchi, and I hate it. It's like, it just furthers Todd's character development, and like you see how he goes from like this ruddy, stupid dog, and then to this dog who's done all this stuff for me, that good, ready dog. Oh, it's so wonderful. I love this book so much. It's just so wonderful, you guys. The pacing it's very fast-paced. It's either fast-paced or well-paced. There's no slowness here. It's just going. It keeps you on the edge of your seat. It's so great. And like, the world building is really, really fantastic. And the world building and just like the animals and the creatures that are on this planet, it's so cool. I love it. I just love this book so much. I cannot ever say enough about how good this book is. I can understand how people may not like it. There are some things in here that happen that people are not going to like, but it is so good, I think, in my opinion. Breaks my heart, but I love it. And you know, it's creepy too. Aaron he's super creepy. Just, yikes. Some of the images are just like, in your head are like, yikes. Just yikes. It is so good. It's so good. I love it so much. There's two quotes that I want to tell you about. One of them is, "War makes monsters of men." It's very true. Monsters of Men is also the third book in the trilogy. The second quote is, "Noise is man unfiltered, and a man without a filter is just chaos walking." And Chaos Walking is the title of the Knife of Never Letting Go trilogy. It is the Chaos Walking trilogy, which is made up of The Knife of Never Letting Go, The Ask and the Answer, and Monsters of Men. Wait, yeah, Monsters of Men? Yeah, Monsters of Men. So there's a movie coming out. It was supposed to come out this year in February. No, March. Yeah. It's going to be called Chaos Walking, not The Knife of Never Letting Go. But it got delayed, unfortunately, because apparently pre-screenings didn't go well, so they're refilming things, and hopefully they're going to make it better. Hopefully it's going to turn out good. I'm terrified because I want it to be a good adaptation, and I don't want it to, like, well, I have a feeling it's going to be a good movie. The question is, will it be a good adaptation, and I hope it's good. If the ages are a little off, I feel like it's, you know, Percy Jackson, age is important. I feel like this book, it wouldn't matter as much. Like, if they get pushed back to like 16 and 17, like, heck, they're 13 years. Some of the things in this book are like, you wouldn't expect a 13-year-old to be doing. Like, there's some gory stuff in here that, and it still works. So say, like, if in the movies, which I would not be surprised if, like, Todd becomes a man at like 16, and to me, that wouldn't be that big of a deal. I would still say that as long as the rest is accurate, it'll be fine. Hopefully it will. The thing that I'm most excited for about the movie is the fact that Todd Hewitt will be played by Tom Holland. And I love Tom Holland so much. And I think he's going to make the perfect Todd. Like, he looks exactly how I imagined Todd. It's going to be wonderful. Viola is going to be played by, oh my gosh, the girl who plays Rey in Star Wars. Why can I not remember her name? I'm blanking so bad. It's not good. But like, let's see who else. Mr. Prentice is going to be played by Mads Mikkelsen. Davy Prentice Jr. is being played by Nick Jonas. It's crazy. There's so many cool people in this cast, and I can't wait. And I'm so excited to see how, like, they do the whole noise thing. I'm so excited to see just the planet and the creatures, and I'm so excited to see Manchi, and I'm gonna make sure I bring tissues because I'm gonna probably have my heart ripped out. But I'm so excited for this movie, and I can't wait. It's now supposed to come out in 2020. There's no specific release date, but fingers crossed, it's gonna be good this time. So, I am imploring you guys to read The Knife of Never Letting Go. I highly doubt that you will be disappointed. It's sci-fi, I'd say it's a kind of thriller-esque. It's adventure, it's so good. There's no romance really in this book. Like, there is itsy bitsy teeny weeny like sprinkles of it, but there, for the most part, it's just a story of, like, it's a friendship story. There's a little bit more romance in the rest of the trilogy, but there's hardly any here. Just kind of nice, because like romance is in so many books, so it's nice to get like away from that for a bit. It's just, oh, it's so good, you guys. It's so good. Read the book. Be ready for the movie when it comes out. You need to. You guys just have to. It's so good. I love it so much. Alright, let's do a booktuber shout out. We have Hey Olivia Reads. We got Booktube Made Me Do It. That's super cool. I like that a lot. I haven't watched too much of Olivia's channel. I need to. I see her on Twitter all the time though. I still haven't gotten back into watching Booktube because I am so busy. I barely have time to make Booktube videos. But I will link Olivia's channel and her Twitter in the description box so you guys can check her out. Follow, subscribe, give her some love, all that good stuff. Comment below and let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know if you've read The Knife of Never Letting Go or if you are going to now. And if you're excited about the movie like I am. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like listening to me talk about books, please subscribe to my channel because that is what I do. And I think that is it, so I will see you guys really, really soon. Bye!